Most people spend their entire lives working for a paycheck. They are focused on the now, the next bill, the next month, the next year. In the machine-like grind, we recognize that income is temporary, but legacy is permanent. To reach the 1%, you must stop thinking in terms of your own lifespan and start thinking in terms of centuries. A financial legacy is the ultimate engineering project. It is the creation of a system that provides sovereignty for people you will never meet. We are going to move beyond the paycheck and install the generational engine. The first principle is the core corpus. A legacy is not built on spending, it is built on a sacred principle. This is the engine block of your family's wealth. The 1% establish a pool of assets that is never to be liquidated. They create a family constitution that dictates how the yield of these assets is used, for education, for business seed funding, or for catastrophic protection, but the core remains untouched. You aren't just leaving money, you are leaving a power source that compounds forever. You are becoming the founding node of a financial dynasty. The second principle is the knowledge transfer. Leaving money to an unengineered heir is the fastest way to destroy a legacy. Shirt sleeves to shirt sleeves in 3 generations is a systemic failure of education, not capital. The architect recognizes that the skill stack is the most valuable part of the inheritance. You must document your wealth logic. You create the blueprints, the manual for the machine. You teach the next generation how to manage risk, how to identify assets, and how to maintain the grind. A legacy without a value system is just a countdown to bankruptcy. The third principle is the legal fortress. A legacy that isn't protected is just public capital waiting to be redistributed. You must use the tools of the 1 cent, trusts, foundations, and corporate entities to shield the family engine from systemic drains like excessive taxation, litigation, and probate. This is asset hardening. You ensure that the wealth stays within the architecture you've built. You are creating a sovereign zone where your family's progress is protected from the friction of the outside world. You aren't just building wealth, you are building a fortress. The psychology of the 1% in this domain is one of ancestor protocol. They view themselves as stewards, not owners. They have a Janis Joplin intensity for the work, but they maintain a clinical coldness regarding the consumption. They are willing to live modestly today to ensure the eternal flame of the family's sovereignty stays lit for 5 generations. They find fulfillment in the invisible growth of the future. They aren't looking for applause today, they are looking for continuity tomorrow. To execute the legacy protocol, you must perform a vision mapping. If you disappeared tomorrow, would your wealth survive for 20 years? If not, you have a fragile node. Begin by drafting your wealth manual, the core principles of how you manage money. Second, establish a legacy account, a separate vertical that is never to be touched for personal consumption. Third, identify the successor nodes in your life and begin the knowledge download. You are shifting from an employee to a founder. Your paycheck pays your bills, but your legacy pays for the future. Don't just make a living, build a machine that never stops. Audit the principle, transfer the code, secure the fortress. The machine is now engineered for eternity. If you are ready to stop being a single-generation operator and start being an empire builder, subscribe. The Wealth Architecture series is your guide to 1% legacy. We will see you in the next deep dive.